Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Cat by Nagendra. So let's continue with this drafting classes. Now in before tutorial we have seen up to this different type of views, how to insert and how to create. Next, if I go for insert, next we are having here drawing. Under this drawing, here sheets option will be there. Only we will use this single option called new sheet. It means, for example, under this drafting sheet, we are having only one drawing sheet. Let's say, for example, I need to insert one more drawing sheet in the same drafting. So in such cases, we can go for insert, drawing, sheets. We can make it here, new sheet. If I click here, you can see sheet 2 will be added. So if you want to switch from one sheet to one more sheet, just we can double click on that. We can shift from sheet 1 to sheet 2 like this. So that is about these sheets. Then insert, drawing. Next we are going here with this dimensions. So under this dimensioning, first option we are having dimensions. Here different type of dimensions we are having. One by one we will see now. So if you want, we can go here with insert, dimensioning and dimensions, or else directly here toolbar is available for us. Let's drag this. Under this dimensioning, first option we are having here dimensions. So let's move this, and one by one we will see. Now under this dimensions, first option we are having here dimensions, like normal dimension we can give. Now let me insert one view here by using this front view window for this bottom plate. For example, this top view I need to insert. Click outside. Now first we are using normal dimension. Once if I click on dimension, here you can see tools palette will be opened. It means by using this dimension, which type of dimension you need to take. Either we want projected dimension, nothing but horizontal, vertical, and again inclined dimension at a time we can get, or else only inclined dimension, or else only horizontal, only vertical, like that different types will be there. Now if I turn on this horizontal and if I try to make this vertical dimension, we won't get. Just from here to here, if I keep it properly horizontal dimension only we can get. So if you want only vertical, we can make it here vertical dimension. Like that, according to our requirement, we need to use this. Now for example, I need horizontal dimension from this end to this end like this. Now I need to change some properties for this particular dimension. So there, once if I click on this dimension, you can see similar options we can see in MS Word or MS Office. You can see here for this dimension, if you want to change font, we can change font style, and if you want to change size, we can change size. Then either we want bold, italic, whatever we want, we can change by using these options here. So again here also with the different symbols also we can make it, like square also, like that we can use according to our requirement. Then here we are able to insert some different type of symbols also. Let's say for example, this to this, for example, we are having this is diameter. So there we can go for insert symbol. We can insert whatever the symbol we want, diameter symbol, like that. According to our requirement, what we want, we can insert here. Then next here we are able to see different type of styles. Here normally we are getting dimension. We can use this different this type. Dimension will be specified side. Then again this type. Just we can make it in different styles like this. So according to our requirement, we can use different type of styles, whichever we want. Let me make it here normal like this. Then for every dimension, we will be having tolerance values. We know what is meant by tolerance. So tolerance is nothing but, already we know the difference between lower limit to upper limit, we call it as tolerance. If you don't know about these basics, please just watch that basic engineering class. You will get to know everything. Now for this dimension, we are able to give different type of tolerance values. So with reference to ANSI standards or DIN standards, different type of standards also will be there. With H7, G6 like that, it will be included with fits. But usually we want only plus or minus values. We can use this second option. Just I click this tool number. Now, which value we want? Sometimes we will be having here unilateral tolerances and bilateral tolerance. So bilateral means plus value also will be there, minus value also will be there. Unilateral means only positive side or negative side value will be there. For example, plus, minus, we need to type manually. For example, I need 0.03. If I say enter, you can see tolerance value will be created plus or minus 0.03. Now let's say I need some different unequal dimension like bilateral only unequal we want. So plus 0.03 I want, minus 0.01 I want. So like that unequal also we can get like this. So if you are having only unilateral, plus 0.03 minus only 0 we are having. Like this also we can get. So according to our requirement, we can give different type of tolerance value here. Then next here, we are able to change these units. Usually we will create these drawings maximum cases with only. For example, while creating drafting, we have created this model with only, but I need to represent here with inches. There we can change here standards. If I keep it inches, so that will be automatically converted into inches. Like that we can use here. Then next we are having here precision. So what is meant by this precision means after point, for example, after point, how many digits we need to show. So that we call it as precision. Now if I keep it only one, you can see 0.03 it is not shown. Then again if I use one digit, nothing changed. Then again if I go for second digit, after point two digits are shown. Like that according to our requirement, how much precision we want, we can maintain here. Then by using this, we are able to change dimension color also. Usually we won't change any color for this dimension. Mainly it is used for text. So when we are having different type of annotation text, there we can use all these different type of uses. Then here also line types will be there. Line thickness we can show. You can see this thickness of the line. Then which type of line will be there, like dotted lines or normal line or dashed line, we are able to change here. Then again some options are there, these are related for textures only. And here also copy object format. For example, we have given this thick format for this. If we insert one more dimension here like this, same thickness I need to apply here. So we can go here, copy object format, from this to this. You can see the difference. So it will be applied for this one. So just we can make like format painter in MS Word. We can format one, we can copy the properties from one object and we can apply for same properties to the another object. So this is about normal dimensioning and different type of options. Then in dimension already we know different types are there. Next we are having here chained dimension. It means always it will be linked with one dimension to one dimension. Here also we need to select in tool palette either we want only horizontal or vertical. Let's say for example I need horizontal dimension from here to this. One dimension is coming, but chain dimension means continuous it should be there, right? Again we need to click on continuously like this. Again next element, again next element. Like this, all dimension will be with chain link here when we are using this chain dimensioning. Then next we are having here cumulated dimension. So usually this cumulated dimension we call it as ordinate dimension. Ordinate dimensioning is nothing but one origin point will be fixed. For every point dimension should be calculated from this origin point only. Let me show you that. I am considering this point as origin. For this point, same here, 30 is there. For next one if I select, I need here horizontally for this hole also. You can see it is not giving dimension from this hole to this hole. this for this whole dimension is calculated from this origin point only. Like that we can make it. You can see here for this point from starting to here 125, for this point from starting to here this dimension. Like that we are able to use by using this cumulated dimension. Next we are having here stacked dimension, nothing but parallel dimension. For example, parallel to this horizontally from this to this, like this. Again one more I'll click, again one more I'll click. Continuously we need to select. Here all dimensions will get parallel to each other. So like this, according to our requirement, we can use different type of dimensioning here. So here we are getting all in bulk. If you want individual, we can use these options. So length and distance only we can give here. For example, if I am going with this one, I am able to get directly this dimension also. So if I keep it here, normal dimension for this, directly we are able to get radius and diameters also when we are going with this. But if we are going here with this only we are able to get a length. Only length and distance we can give here. Then separately if you want angle we can give. So if I use this directly we will get angle also here. If you want individually separately we can select this angle dimension. We can give angle between these two like this. Then next we are having here radius or diameter. So whatever we want radius or diameter we can give here radius option, then diameter option like this. Now again we are having here chamfer dimensions. So when we are having taper shapes we can give here chamfer dimension. Then for threading we can give thread dimension. Then coordinate dimension will be there. Coordinate dimension is nothing but with reference to any single individual point. For that point we are able to get x and y values by using this coordinate dimension. Now let me create one point here for explanation. For example, somewhere I'll create one point here. If I go here with this coordinate dimension and if I select this point, you can see this point is created with reference to x direction 66.94 dimension. This is the origin point, x dimension, y dimension. Like that, x and y values we are able to get by using this coordinate dimensioning. Then next we are having here whole dimension table. What is meant by this whole dimension table means if we are having multiple holes at a time, we can't specify here to here what is the distance, here to here what is the distance. All if we specify also it will get clumsy and we can't understand properly. So there by using this whole dimension table, by holding control, just I'll select all these holes. Then directly I can go here with this whole dimension table. So x and y value we are considering from this is the origin point. Then label either we want letters or integers. I'll keep it ABC and if I say OK, we will get one tabular column here. It means for a hole, so this is the A, for a hole, what is the x distance, y distance, diameter. If we are having unequal depth values also, one more column will be added here with depth. So there we can use this whole dimension table when we are having multiple holes on single face. Then same similar to that we are having one more here coordinate dimension table. Whole dimension table is used for holes. Coordinate dimension table is used for single individual points. For example, if we are having multiple points, for all that points we can use this coordinate dimension table. So for a point this is the x dimension, y dimension. Like that we will be able to get this like this. If I just I'll make you sure like only with one. For example, for a point this is the x distance, y distance like that. So this is about dimension. I hope you have understood about this dimension. So again in detail I am going to explain about these dimensions and all different type of options while creating drafting for direct models. So under this dimensioning, after this dimension, next we are having here technological feature dimensions, we won't use this one. Just I am skipping this. Next I am going for this reroute dimensions. So under this reroute dimensions, again we are having here 5 types. So one by one we'll see. So let me remove all these things by using Ctrl Z. Then this I'll delete. Now under this dimension edition, first option we are having here reroute dimension. So what is meant by this reroute dimension means, let's say for example, I have given dimension from this end to end 150, but usually I could have taken dimension from this end to this circle only we want. So what we can do, again we will delete this, again we can go for one more dimension. Instead of that, we can edit this dimension. So just by using this reroute dimension for this, from where to where we want, from this hole to this point we want. Let me go back and let me show you clearly. So reroute dimension for this, from this to this. So here to here. Delete. I'll give once again from end to end like this. Reroute dimension for this up to here only I want. This to this I want. You can see we are able to edit the dimension from where to where like this. So that is about this reroute dimension. Next we are having here create interruption. So what is mean by this create interruption means, for example, I'll go for one more dimension from this to this like this. Here one, this dimension also is available, this dimension also is available, but here two dimension lines are getting intersected. We need to make gap here. There we can use this create interruption. Create interruption, either we want only one on one side or two sides. For example, I need only on one side. If I click this and if I double click here, one gap will be created here. So very small gap will be created for this dimension. Create interruption, directly we can go, for example, on both sides for this dimension. Just if I double click here, gap value will be created, a small gap will be created. Again, if you want to remove that gap, we can use this remove interruption. Usually we won't use this, but we should know the options. Then next we are having here create or modify clipping. For example, this 30 mm or this 107 dimension, it is coming from starting to ending with two arrows. But if I want only on one side, so there we can use this create or modify clipping for this dimension. If I click this side, only one side only arrow will be there. Opposite side arrow will be removed. Again, if you want to make it full, we can use this remove clipping for this. Normally it will be created. That is about dimension edition. Then next to that, very important options here, datum features and geometric tolerancing. Now under this tolerancing, first option we are having here datum feature. So if you want to specify geometrical tolerance values, we need some proper support, proper reference. So for that reference we call it as datum features. So just I'll click on datum feature. For example, datum feature first I'll take as this line. Just I'll click here, I'll keep it here. So we are able to change that alphabet, either we want A, B, C or whatever we want. First one I'll take it as A. Let's say OK. Here one thing we need to remember that whenever we are using these datum features, always this inverted triangle shape should be filled with the material. It should be with shaded. It should not be open like this white color. So to change that, just we can click this. We can see here one yellow dot will be there. On that yellow dot, mouse right click. Go here with this symbol shape. We need to change here filled triangle we want. Now it will come properly with filled material. Let me show you once again. Datum feature. For example, for this line, we need here datum B. Let's say OK. Now this symbol shape we need to change. Click this. We will get one yellow dot. On yellow dot, mouse right click. Symbol shape we need here filled triangle. Properly datum feature will be created. Then next option, very important one here, geometrical tolerance. I'll click this. For example, I need to create geometrical tolerance for this line. This line, one click here. Now, which one we want here? GD&T symbol. For example, for this line to this line, we are creating relation with reference to A. So this line to this line relation we are having here parallelism. Then tolerance value of, for example, 0.02 with reference to A. And if I say OK here, you can see geometrical tolerance table will be created. It means for this line, we are having parallelism with tolerance value of 0.02 with reference to A. So these two lines we are having relation of parallelism with this tolerance value. Like that we can specify by using this geometrical tolerance. Again, for example, one more here. For this hole, we will make it here position with a tolerance value of 0.01 with reference to A. And if you want one more reference also we can use with reference to B. And if I say OK here, for this center point of the hole, 0.01 tolerance with reference to A to B, like that we can mention this geometrical tolerance step. So I hope you have understood about this dimensioning. So if you really like video, please like the video, and if you have any doubts regarding this, please let me know in comment box. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Keep supporting.